Okay, so before we're starting our main topic for business advisory, I prepared some small quiz on that. So let's have our understanding, and then we will come up on the presentation. And some of the our members are already part of the business advisory group, so we'll interact with them on the business advisory. So before that, I'll share the one link in the chat. If Atif, you are there, would you please share the link in chat? Or let me take this.
It sure is not start yet.
Yeah, 1 minute. Yes, you already. Please confirm all the participants able to join this link.
The session will begin automatically when the host starts says.
Sorry, come again.
The session will begin automatically when the host starts. This is the message that we're getting. I'm gonna put the screenshot.
No, if you already join, is fine because I not yet
Okay.
started. I
Okay.
not yet. Okay, I
Okay.
not yet started because it will be live. I'm gonna share the screen here also.
Okay.
So for 5 participants, is it joined? And here, the some of the our today members are back business advisory candidates. So I appreciate if they want to add on such points they want to explain is more than welcome. This is the our learning also about the business advisory group, and I will request Miss Aina also if she can enlighten us from the legislation point of view if somewhere is required.
We'll be very happy.
Yes, please join quickly. So far, 8 participants join. I'm sure all the guys able to see the screen. If anybody missed the link, so it's shown here also. The code also there, but I believe is already shared. Uh, Let me share here also. Adi, would you please share in the group also this FTA tax agent group also the same link? Uh, I request please join quickly. It's not very tough. Almost 4 people are left. Okay, let's start. if you guys quickly just add your email address, your name. While we're doing it, will be registered and documented, and directly will be emailed to the participant also. Here, I would like to request one of the back candidates if he want to highlight more about this, and I appreciate further.
Yeah, sure. I would like to. This is Vivek here, candidate number 13. I would like to address this question, like, what is the purpose for FTA to do this? Like, also, like being tax agents, we come across a lot of questions, interpretation of law, and where we are, either the guideline is giving us the right mechanism, how to treat a transaction, or how to apply a right VAT law article reference. So in this forum, what we can do is with the help of all other tax agents. Okay, as we have 690, 700 tax agents altogether across UAE. Obviously, everyone have different clients and different requirements. So everyone will have a different set of questions. So we can gather that information, and whatever is not found a solution, we can present it to FTA and come up with a solution or come up to a nearest uh, treatment, which would be good for the particular transaction or a nature of transaction.
Thank you. Any other back candidate? Because this is one of the basic point that why the FTA run this program. Miss
I think
Irene.
I would like to add, I think probably not more so about interpretation or application of the law. This is a forum where tax agents, on behalf of the taxpayers, can put forward their concerns or issues, or sometimes they face issues with the portal, or maybe there's other technical issues, a delay in refund application, delay in registration, things like that.
Thank you. Any other participant, please? Why I'm just
excuse me,
I would like to add a few more points here. Uh, Previously, I participated zero government minimum program. I highlighted some couple of areas because the problems is from the previous portal to EmaraTax portal. When there is a data migration, there are map is there, mapping of data, and also there are some problems is there while taxable profile created, and changing legal type, because there was in VAT previously, VAT previous model, VAT was there, that there was no proper legal type defined in the previous portal. In the EmaraTax portal there is a legal type defined. Because of that, there are many issues. And also automatically tax profile created when you are adding to a VAT group, it's automatically in a different email ID, the profile is created. Because of that, there are issues are there in taxable person amendment records. And also, if you take up recently cabinet decision, ministerial decision 229, there is a word called ra is removed from qualifying commodities. That decision came in August 25, and then many people are submitted written, and then they cannot able to amend this voluntary disclosure, also cannot able to do. Such type of things come across many areas. So these type of things we can bring forward, understanding from various fellow agents, their problems, our problems, and then we can put together and inform to the federal tax authority and put forward all those problems, so that can be resolved in a quickest possible time.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Naim. I appreciate if you summarize your the point explanation. We will because this is all due to limitation of time. So we are trying to give the chance to other candidate also. One other candidate want to say something on this. Please appreciate.
Yes, it was me. Thank you. So you know what our advantages is, we are from different jurisdictions and from the different background, and this if jurisdiction is still quite new and it's still developing. So what we can do, we can also advise. Let's say Russia, they're supposed to be one of the strictest, maybe, tax system, and for sure, let's say if I know how the processes are set in Russia, I can share my opinion. So because it's very easy when you have experience, it's very easy to see the gaps, to see the way the areas of improvement. So we can also have this mutual exchanging of information and our ideas. So we can also advise, because we are the people who see the gaps, these weak points that should be improved.
So I have something to add.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
I think for the FTA, it will be a great help, because instead of talking individually to 700 tax agents, they will have, only 15% to concentrate. So we are really here, I think, to take the information and inform and maybe facilitate the communication.
Yes, thank you very much. This is see, I'm not giving my opinion on top of anyone. I'm also same like you guys, but one more thing I just want to highlight. I'm not the candidate for the business advisory group. Okay, I'm same like other people. I'm sharing my personal or professional suggestion or the point of view. So we are all same. So if I'm saying something, so please do not take on top of anyone. Thank you. Yes, this is the in a summarized way. The last one of the our member, he mentioned FTA cannot look every business or every transaction. How they gonna control or how they gonna monitor? Not the control, the monitor. So this is the one of my perspective. They are have the mechanism through the business advisory group from where they get the feedback. This is one of the feedback in terms of the improvement. Mostly any company, when they launch the new product or the new any kind of item, so they take the feedback to improve. So I believe this is in one of the kind. Anyhow, let's move to the next.
By the way, I wasn't able to, sorry.
Yes, please.
The thing is, like, I missed because I was busy, so I didn't just respond the first question. Sorry.
No issue, no issue. You can join
Okay.
from here. Continue,
Okay.
please.
Mhm.
That's not a problem. From anywhere you can continue. I appreciate if mute your mic in case of when we have something, we can unmute. If any, I think this time is anyone from the back candidate want to mention something, but precise, I appreciate on that.
Yeah, Vivek here. I would like to mention here because as currently we have three kind of taxes in place. That is the first that got started was excise tax, and later VAT, and now we have corporate income tax. So uh, when the question says specifically mentioned areas bag members could provide feedback, so these are the three areas where they can provide feedback. Option C.
So here the FTA do not mention when they are issue for the business advisory group for which tax they are. I believe, as per my understanding, and if the Vivek is saying something the same, any other person, they made for all taxes is the same business advisory group. They did not segregate in between.
Actually, I want to highlight here something.
Yeah.
Some of my friends who had only tax agent VAT, some who had only excise tax, they did not get through this because they did not have the corporate tax in it, and they are a tax agent. I don't know whether that is linked to this, but I'm just
No, it's
trying to.
not linked. I am only agent for VAT.
Okay,
I think
okay.
yes.
Because most of the participants are not aware and they did not apply and they busy their routine work. This is the one of the reason. And I appreciate for all you guys, you spare the from busy schedule time and you for this session. So this is the limitation, everybody busy in their own, the routine activities.
I would like to add as well. There are things being previously there are many BAG group meetings conducted by FTA. There are many big groups, tax managers, directors participated in that, and they raised many questions related to problems like portal related problems and technical problems and gray area related problems. Those were discussed as well. Apart from that, various problem. Main thing is the problem areas.
Yes, yes, Mr. Naim, thank you. Here we are limiting our conversation about the relevant question or the relevant point only, because continuing, I try to cover almost all the points that possible. So we are discussing each one by one all the points. Thank you. Yes, Miss Irene, if you want to mention over here. Now I'll write one by one
Yes.
the participant name.
Thank you. Thank you. So for sure, business advisory group is advisory. So this advisory, which is in the name of the group, so it's advisory forum for FTA and vice versa, because we also have some question for us. It's easier to approach FTA. So for sure, this response number C, and this is what we should do. It should be like, as I told you, mutual, like exchange of advices from FTA when they want to give us the correct pathway, I would say, the direction, and for us to advise on the issues that we face and so our clients also face, overall to make the system better, to improve it. So our main goal, being on the client side, being on FTA side, because we are intermediate, is to improve. So everyone will be happy with the improvement, and this is also what we need for.
Thank you. Now I would like to get a response from one of the business advice back candidate. What if you select it as one of the members? So how you can work on this, and what is the advantage the tax agent may have while you are opted for as a one of the member as a back advisory?
Can I add
Yeah, please. Yeah.
anything? BA group, it is like a supporting body for a information to provide to the Federal Tax Authority. Ultimately, Federal Tax Authority is a decision-making body, so that we can support them in various levels. It's one of the component for the Federal Tax Authority to support, to give informations and problem areas, so that body we can take the decisions.
Yeah, but here, what I'm trying, okay, I'll make the simple wording. Mr. Naim, let's assume you are the final candidate after the election. So what as a tax agent, the other members as a tax agent, what they can expect from you? Okay, FTA is doing for their own, but for us, is our client is most on priority. Client is facing some issue, and we are not able to solve on that due to any technical reason or due to any reason. So how
Yeah.
you can support us?
Yeah. We will become a conduit between Federal Tax Authority and taxpayers and fellow agents, and then we can gather those problem areas. And maybe we are having our own clients. We also have a certain sort of problems. Those, suppose there are problems, we already know that we can issues immediately. Whichever issues cannot able to resolve various problems, so then we can go and put forward to the body, Federal Tax Authority. They can take up the call.
Can I say something?
Yeah, please.
So I'm candidate number 13. So let's say if I am elected, if you vote for me, I will be available for you for any question, problem, for any time on my email, WhatsApp, and I'll be happy to meet you as well to discuss any problem. And then once we had a chance to put that problem in front of FTA, I will be doing that on your behalf.
Yeah,
And obviously bringing back to the response to you.
Yeah, this is what, as a tax agent, we are looking, okay, we are not able to solve certain things. So how we can get the response or the support from the one of the member that FTA appointed and voted for him. Okay.
Can I add something about it? I mean,
Yeah.
it's a bit difficult
Yeah.
to answer this because I don't know. I mean, we don't know exactly what what approach the FTA will allow us to have with them. So I think it's a bit, yeah, of course we will do our best, but we are not sure until what stage we can, help. I think we have to be still aware of that everybody has to be aware of that. But I think we could be also by helping before going to the FTA for any issue that other tax agents meet. I think would be good to communicate between us all the people that will be elected, to see if it's a recurrent problem that other agents face. We can centralize the information, and then if the problem is recurrent, then we can. It's easier. We have a bigger weight to explain there is an issue. Can we fix it? I think we will be stronger if we work together.
Yeah, perfectly said by Caroline. And just to add on with what Caroline and Mohammed Akram said, also I've worked in various tax jurisdictions. So also when there are any questions running around in the group or in the forum of our UAE tax agent, and before presenting anything to FTA, because this is basically what I do when I apply for any private clarifications. Okay, so I do a research on what's happening in other jurisdictions and put that paper also along with the FTA's private clarification ruling, and then submit it. So with this, my success rate was very good. I got around 80% clearance from FTA on private clarifications. Only one or two got rejected, but rest all went through very good because the kind of paperwork we did and the kind of explanations that we gave them from other jurisdictions, they were really impressed.
Thank you. Thank you.
So whenever you go
Yes.
for clarification, whenever you go for clarification, also suggest not resolution, decision, right? And they just approve or not, something like this. This works a bit better than just rather than just ask.
Exactly, Rina. When things are not clear in our law or there's some gray area, we use that approach. We used to do that in UK, so same thing we applied here.
Okay. Thank you. Here, Vivek mentioned one of the out-of-box or additional point for reconsideration or for the support from the FTA regarding the penalties, how we can do that on that. And another point he mentioned, in different groups or the different community, when we interact, there are the many problem or the issues already there. So if we are the social in circle, we already know certain things. So maybe we already work. If somebody came to one of the business advisory elected member, so of course he have the pool. He might try to get the solution from his side as well. And if he knows this is already the problem, he will say, okay, now we already know this is the problem. We already reporting to the FTA, something like that. Anyhow, let's move to the next. If anyone participant want to say something.
Sorry, are we going to finish at 4 p.m. because I didn't plan that the meeting will be
It is
longer.
not allowing me to select.
Sorry.
It is
Uh, I,
not allowing me to tick.
okay, no issue. Anyhow, the point I think is understand. Let's move on because it's the time bar. If it's limited, then it will not be allowed to proceed. Here is the time bar. Once is zero, we can adopt. Yeah, some of the basic understanding. I'm just skipping and moving forward. Okay. Yes, Mr. Yusuf, you trying to say something?
No, no, sorry, I'm talking to my colleague is calling me. Let me see.
Yes, this is the one of the common question will be if any back candidate would like to enlighten quickly. Here, the main point, how we can communicate with the candidate that is finally elected by the FTA. The communication or the access remain challenge because at the same time they have to serve their own clients, the own business. So maybe here the business advisory candidate have to work on that and give some solution. How convenient they are, how easily reachable. Yes, Vivek.
Yeah, here on the back committee have a responsibility to communicate key updates back to the wider tax agent community. So this point, not sure actually, but we will be communicating, but I don't know whether FTA, what model they, what approach they want, like,
Of course, this is not yet 100%, but
yeah.
again, here only the possibility or what is the vision. See, this
Okay,
whole quiz is about the vision of the back candidate. What
understand.
he thought, what he look, okay, or what as a tax agent we are looking or we are expecting.
Understand.
See, we are not defining the FTA.
Understand.
Of course,
Understand. Clear, clear, yeah.
actually, I tried in a way what is the expectation as a tax agent and what would be the vision of the back candidate. The both aspect I try to cover. This is the I tried my level best. Here, from law perspective, if I would like to ask Miss Irene, she can share some insight how the tax agent or the elected member will keep the confidentiality in term of he knows the client is doing something is wrong. So how he will keep the confidentiality when he's delivering the matter to the tax authorities? He has
Uh,
any obligation or please?
Okay, so actually, this point confidentiality and transparency, integrity are one of the main main features, main characteristics of tax agent that assigned us as per law, right? So for us let's say we are providing police clearance certificate to prove, let's say, our clearance before law. When it comes to interaction between the clients, we need to separate. We need to separate. So if client doesn't break law and if client breaks law, right? So this is very important. So for us, we can't, let's say, we can't hide a criminal, some criminal case. It's not impossible for us. If we see that client is doing something intentionally bad, then definitely we should report. And the different situation when clients just making mistakes, there is no intention, it's not deliberate. So this is totally different situation. So it is of course confidential when client make mistake and doesn't want to do it, and we help them to improve, and there are some legal consequences, fines and so on so far. But if it comes to the criminal by itself, criminal activity, then it's totally different. We should report. It's mandatory for us, right? It's our obligation to report.
Yeah, thank you. I just would like to add the last tax forum meeting, Mr. Philippi mentioned if the client get the penalty and we are the tax agent in listed under their portal, so FTA may ask us also why the client getting the penalty if they already appointed as a tax agent, up to what extent will be tax agent is responsible and how FTA will make them responsible, that also will be maybe come in future. As other part of the world, I think this is already some fines and penalty on the tax agent as well as the accounts team also, or the head of the accounts also. Okay, this one we already cover up. Now I'm just come up with the small overview that we can see.
I just want to discuss something about the
Yes,
tax agent linking is what we discussed about the fines that Philip came up during the tax agent session.
you may raise the complete point. I think that it will be
Yeah,
easy.
yeah, the one that you're just talking about, tax agent linking and fines associated with that. FTA may ask questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I see that, like the way tax agent is treated in UAE and way in Saudi Arabia is completely different. Saudi Arabia, they have so much of legal responsibility, tax agents, and the fees that they charge is awesome. It's 10x or something of Dubai fees. And so in that way, the tax agent is happy to take those initiatives and that risk. But here, I see for a small fees, people are linking the clients to their portal. I think something this as a tax agent forum, we need to all discuss on this matter. I see on the group also some people had raised this concern about the fees charging and all.
In Saudi is mandatory, as I know, the taxpayer cannot submit the return without getting the tax agent stamp on their financial.
No, it's not mandatory like this, but for the from the non-resident juridical person point of view, they need to have a tax agent. Also, when there is any issue, dispute with fines and penalties, then they need to engage a tax agent. And the fees charged by tax agent here is really good compared to UAE.
No, that's I see. Still, the market are different. Okay,
Mm, mm.
but as my understanding, what I studied is mandatory to get the tax agent stamp. Anyhow, the each region you
No,
is
I have
started
some
now.
clients. I have some
Yeah.
clients. Like I have around 7 to 8 Saudi clients, which because I was at EY and KPMG in Saudi Arabia, so I
Okay.
have those clients, and they don't need this stamp
Based on.
from. So yeah.
Okay. That's fair enough. Anyhow, we may expect in the future also. It's in the UE as well, the similar pattern. Let's hope for the best. What? Okay.
Thank you very much. This
Uh,
this
I
quiz was
just
yes.
give me a few. I prepared actually the presentation, then I come up with the quiz. I said, okay, we can cover shortly, in a quick and easy way. So actually, we discussed all this point in our quiz. So in terms of the introduction, the theme, what is the business advisory group and why FTA make this platform or this framework? The objective of the FTA to improve the implementation and the improve their system uh, to getting to having the arms from the market. When we talk about the market, the people who's already doing the service in the market as a tax agent, so they make them as their own arms instead of making their own team and getting the feedback. So now either through the business advisory, they will get the real-time information, real-time update where the things are stuck, why that where the taxpayer facing the challenges. In a short way, we already discussed in a brief. Tax authority, we already knows. Business advisory group, the same we already discussed. Now, the objective of the business advisory. The business advisory objective that also is discussed, but Ms. Irene, if you want to add over here, it's really appreciated. Along with that, the composition and type of the business advisory, these 2 points, if you would like to enlighten on that.
Actually, I'm not very aware about the compositions type of business advisory group. Sorry for this. And what I wanted to tell before that the quiz was really very good developed. So I just wanted to appreciate your efforts because you really did, and you definitely spent a lot of time on it. So thank you. Just it. Sorry for maybe giving you a wrong.
Thank you. Thank you. No issue. No issue. Actually, the quiz also made from the same content that I made it. because I thought due to time limitation through the quiz we can cover up. So that's why I will quickly go through with this. Actually, this is the agenda that what I shared, and the same thing mostly we covered in through the quiz.
If you can share later on this presentation, it would be very
I will
good.
share in the group.
Yeah.
I'll share in the group, but I'm quickly, because time is already, we committed 1 hour. So I'm just quickly just moving forward on that. If any specific point we can discuss, otherwise we'll skip on that. Because this understanding through the quiz we already taken.
And this is the best way to discover any information by playing games. So you did it really very good approach for us.
Actually, I would like to add over here. I'm voluntary basis giving the training. This is my. I'm already running the second batch. In second batch, I use this approach. First batch I was not used, but in second batch I use this approach. And all the participant who's in second batch, I'm giving them in the same way, because while 1 hour, 2 hour session, they will not grab. One, put the quiz and they will have the better understanding, and they will start discussing, okay, A, B, C, why A, B, C. Here, Mr. Vivek, if you want to please enlighten about that, the role and responsibility of the PAG members.
Sure. Yeah, the roles and responsibilities of BAG members expected to act as professional voice for the wider tax agent community. The roles and responsibilities generally include raising practical and okay, basically what we are trying to say here is like as a BAG member, once you're appointed, you need to understand the concerns, the issues raised by the wider tax agents community, and make it in a presentable. First is try and find out a solution, and if you are not able to figure out a solution, make it in a presentable way to the tax authorities, where we can address them this and either get that information in the form of public clarification, and it's so that it becomes helpful for the wider community and the companies to take a decision on the right tax treatment on a particular transactions.
Thank you. If Mr. Define very well, but if we most of us maybe reconcile this content already covered through the quiz. This is the one of the nomination part, how to vote for that. If anyone, Mr. Naim, would you please brief us how the tax agent can vote for the back candidate?
So no, fellow tax agents can vote the suitable candidate so that he can represent the elected members can represent the larger community, and understanding the various problems in
Mr. Naim,
portal
the
issues.
procedure, Mr. Naim, if we
Pardon?
focus on the procedure, how if I'm the tax agent, I'm not familiar about the back. So if Mr. Naim want, I would vote to the Mr. Naim. What should I do as the first step?
See, because what is the because see, I have a experience more than 20 years, and also recently become a tax agent, and dealing with past 5-6 years in the EmaraTax portal and previous portal.
Can I explain?
We know the consequences, we know the problems areas, and then we know the gray areas, so that we can understand ourselves. We are also having a problem, understand the federal tax agent, whatever they bring forward to us, and then we can consolidate and bring forward to the BAG committee so that they can bring as a public clarification, or they can implement in the EmaraTax portal.
Okay, actually, what I'm trying to address over here, mostly back candidate, they are sending the message, or they are contacting the other tax agent for the vote. But the issue is that the most of the tax agent is not familiar how to vote. Okay, So here my suggestion is that if you put the email, the business advisory email of the FTA, and then put your ask them to add their TAN number, or then sign on the form and opt for the 3 candidate, and then send email to the FTA, or maybe one template or the draft form share with the tax agent for their easy understanding to vote for this back candidate. This is the process where most of us, they're saying, okay, how to apply? Even they want to apply. So maybe at the end of this election, 50% they maybe not able to vote. It's not they don't want to do, they're not familiar the process. Maybe the first time they heard about business advisory.
Exactly.
So this is the my point to highlight. Anyhow, thank you very much. Most of we have this, I think, the effective learning. But I'll wait for your feedback, and in any suggestion we can. In next session we will try to do some additional exercise also. We are concluding here. If any other point anyone to share, so most welcome.
Thank you again.
Thank you very much for everyone. Thank you very much for your participation and your
Thank
time.
you. And enjoy a
And,
long weekend, everyone.
Yes.
Thank you everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Bye-bye, guys.